Good morning from moving day hell. That's right. Today is moving day. We are putting everything as far as the eye can see from our unit that we've lived in almost 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years. Lived in London for almost 3. So it's kind of all this accumulation, and now it has to go in a storage unit before we leave. Where are we going? Where are we going? We are moving to Spain, to Barcelona. So I will talk so much more about that. I did a little bit in the end. So are you. How Sam's signing for the rest of the season with Badalona, basketball team in Spain. And that means
we going to Spain.
That's what that means. Sam has to fly back to Barcelona tonight to rejoin the team. He's been on FIBA breaks. We've used this time with him home to pack up. This is very, very sad. Can barely walk through. Okay. Are all going into storage, which will then go to America at some point. We're gonna have a moving company just clear out our storage unit. How amazing are these, by the way? We ordered them on Amazon. They're like heavy duty moving and storage bags, which I love because getting these things in and out of places is never easy. Plus we ran out of tape. These are so great, and I will use these back in the States for storage, like in our basement or something. Really like these, so I'm gonna link them. And look, you can label them. I didn't need to do that this time because it's basically all my clothes. Oh my gosh, it's just so weird. It feels so like bare now. Well, I say that, it still looks like a bomb went off.
Get me out, Mama.
Just like, oh my God, what is all this? This is a predicament. How'd you get in there if you can't get out of there?
What's this, Mama? Did you show that?
I did. Okay, here's everything pulled down here. We are loading this up in a van and taking that to storage, and then we'll see you on the other side of the Atlantic Ocean.
Ready? Now everybody wants to jam my shirt. I just do.
Okay, let's do your telescope like this. Hello from my favorite Christmas market in London, Trafalgar Square. Christmas market is so nice. We were just on our way out. Today was madness with moving out of our apartment, like a full move from, oh, do you hear the church bells ringing? Bear with me, I'm very much in my feels leaving London. Yeah, we packed up our apartment today, as you saw. Stressful. It took so much work. You just realize how much stuff you have, and it's so obnoxious. Sam just got on a flight to Spain a couple hours ago during Wolfie's nap. No one can climb up, we'll get in trouble. So we just joined in like 6 short days, but it's a busy schedule, and I'm trying to keep the festivity going, trying to go to all my favorite places in London, kind of like my London bucket list, which is so depressing. Anyone who's watched this vlog for any amount of time knows how much this city means to me. And Sam and I were saying most of Wolfie's life has been here. So that means most of our time as a parent has been here. So, you know, there's everything about leaving here feels weird. Even like packing up his baby clothes, something about it feels like we're like leaving his babyhood here as he's like becoming a toddler and stuff. So it's all just a very weird feeling, and just an emotional day. So I wanted to put a pep in our step and come to this amazing Christmas market, Trafalgar Square. I think I came here like 3 or 4 times last year and only once this year, and it makes me so sad. So trying to fit in all my favorite things on our last couple days. Okay, now we're having a bit of dinner, and it was Wolfie's idea. He said, can we sit down and find a dinner place? I found some place perfect. It's right by Costa Maggiore, which Sam and I love to go to. It's called Maxwell's. Right on the best strip of Covent Garden. Heater's on. It's actually a really mild night, so it's perfect.
I can't do it.
Okay, let's try again. Sorry. Good morning from Moving HQ. Still kicking. We're still doing it. I just did my first workout in 3 weeks, I think, before Munich. Things have been that busy since I've gotten back from NFL in Munich. Woo, and it was a quick one because I'm on the clock. Our babysitter came and got Wolfie. They went to story time at the library to run some errands. She's such a help. God, am I gonna miss her. I've asked her if she'll move to Barcelona with us, and we might work out something for her to come just when I go home for Super Bowl. Anyways, so Wolfie's good. Our sitter is good. Sam got back super late last night in Barcelona and is already at practice. We didn't even speak on the phone. He slept that little by the time I went to bed. So we are just moving. Now I'm so excited. Like I said, today's a little bit of me time, which is hallelujah. So yeah, today I'm going to Derma Consult to get my hydrofacial and then 2 passes of laser. The first pass is for acne. The second pass is for redness and discoloration. So it is, oh my gosh, it helped so much last time. And then anytime it's my time of the month, I seem to break out again, plus all the stress of this. So I've had breakouts recently, but they're gonna take care of that today. I'm so sad to leave them as well because they've been amazing. And I truly think if I have enough appointments lined up and can somehow throw in like a work event, that justifies a trip back to London for like a couple days solo. So I might pop back into London to get my hydrofacial and laser and hair done and Botox and perhaps throw in like a premiere or something like that. So we're not done, me in the city. And look how gorgeous it is today. I am so not done with you. Oh, I've got to show this sweater though. I love this Cozy Earth sweater. I don't have many clothes here left, and I just wanted things that I'd feel cute enough wearing out, but also, you know, I could wear this on our travel day or something. I have this in 2 colors. Look how nice the buttons are. This is one of those just high quality items, and I do work with Cozy Earth, so they send it to me, but I have my code for you. I'll pop it in here because I think it's Dekker 40, but I'll double check, or it's CE-Dekker. I'll check on that, but I really, really love this sweater in this color. It's so like, I don't know, Cameron Diaz in the holiday. Okay, this is everything that came out of my face in the hydrofacial. That's amazing. Selena, what is that?
Impurities in your skin,
Ooh.
comedones, and dead skin.
Wow, makeup. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Pretty gross, but amazing.
Yeah.
Feeling very good. Now off to laser. There's my alarm for my production meeting that's about to start, and I'm just having such a moment of gratitude for everyone here at Derma Consult, because not only is, you know, it's just greeted with hugs and love, and their staff is so amazing, but they know that I'm moving to Spain now, and a bunch of them are from Colombia. And Lena, who does the hydrofacial you just saw, she and I spoke in Spanish the entire time because I studied Spanish for 8 years, but I really needed to like brush up on it and just speak it. So I kept, like, I'd say a sentence and then ask her, oh, what's that word? How do you say it? ¿Cómo se dice? And she'd help me. So we spoke Spanish the whole time, which was really amazing. My very broken Spanish. And then I tell them I have a production call and I have to hurry. And they've given me one of their rooms for me to do my call. And not only that, but brought me a cup of tea. So I'm just so in love with it here. I know I work with them and I'm certainly promoting them, but like I'm doing so from the bottom of my heart. They are such good people, and they offer like the most high-tech medical grade skincare, which is what my skin is needing. So after a hydrofacial and laser, I feel so good that things are going to clear up, and just in the nick of time for studio presenting on Friday, as well as our trip to Spain. I'm hopeful to come back to London soon, probably early 2025, and come not only get my hydrofacial and laser, but my Botox as well. So stay tuned on that. I told him I'm not saying goodbye to you guys. I love you way too much. So now having my production call for NFL with Sky Sports, because we have a big weekend of Thanksgiving NFL and Black Friday NFL. So gotta switch my brain a little bit. Daddy. Thank you, Sam. Okay, Wolfie wanted to help me with the unboxing of my Christmas gift from Daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Oh gosh, watch it. God, that's not the front. Okay, so as I explained, I've been running some last minute errands. Today was my last day with like a full sitter just to get some stuff done in London. And I had over 200 pounds of Harrods Rewards points to use. And I just couldn't leave London knowing that those were burning a hole in my pocket in my Harrods wallet. And so I was gonna go and just have a look around, but there was this bag I'd been drooling over. And when I went to Harrods last weekend, when my mom and sisters were in town, I tried it on, we all looked at it, everyone loved it. But it was one of those things like, we were too busy and there was so much going on. It like wasn't a day for me to buy a bag, but today was. Honestly, I wish I could just take this to Spain and put it under our tree and properly open it. I would be patient. Just so satisfying to see this orange. And then I had to take the train home and it was so crowded. And you always hear of theft on the train. I've lived here almost 3 years and I've never had an issue in London, but I was like, today is not my day. I could say I went to Harrods to look for anything, but it was to look for this bag. I'd had my eye on it. Here she is. Here she is. It's my new bag. It's called the Pochette.
What's in it?
And you know what I like? This little back zipper. That's where I'm going to put our passports
Passport.
when we travel. What I really liked about this bag is how it kind of looks like a briefcase when you hold it this way. I just think there's something so cute and chic about it. Okay, so it opens. I like this that has like kind of their classic trunk.
It kind of like a bumpy.
Oh yeah. Trunk detail. There you go. Oh, it's so pretty.
How about the muscle can go?
And it also has this strap. Major thank you to my husband who knew I was looking for, I guess, a little pick-me-up. Not that I've been sad or anything, but I think this just felt like a really nice way to leave London, obviously. Sorry, we're moving again present. Kind of a farewell from London present, but boy, did I have fun going to get it today. And I know without a doubt, I will be an 80 or 90-year-old woman still carrying this. I also believe if you're buying luxury products, you should have great respect for the brand and know the history and know why you're buying this, because you're not just buying a bag. You're not just buying this like for the leather. Obviously, you're buying it for the history and the legacy and the iconic status of Louis Vuitton, which I just so love. And I love their history in luggage too. Like, same with Gucci. Like, all of their history is in classic luggage. So kind of this clasp, to me, pays homage to that. Very excited. Thank you, Sam. Merry Christmas. Next item of business is this gorgeous jumpsuit from Nadine Marabi. I ordered one on their Black Friday sale, a black velvet one that was so stunning, but tried it on and just so tight. But what I loved about it is the length. So now that I know that their jumpsuits are super, super long, it made me really interested to see what else they had. So what I'm planning on wearing it for is Super Bowl. I was like, Super Bowl in New Orleans. This is so like fun and chic and sparkly. And let's try it on and see if this looks more like an ice skating costume. Look, it has nice shoulder pads. Let's see if I like the small medium. Here it is in my horrible, horrible bedroom lighting. And you can't even see how freaking long these are. Like, I've seen people do a belt with this too, which I think would be really nice.
It's pretty.
Do you like this?
It's pretty. It's pretty long.
It's pretty long? Is it beautiful?
Come on, Mama.
Okay. Very chic and cool, I've got to say. I like it more in this lighting, not in my unforgiving bright overhead. Okay, I think I'm going to keep it. This is really cool. Super excited to see what Harlan Cooper has sent next. Oh my gosh. This is like the ultimate farewell from London. This is the most British brand in the world. Oh, the crew neck. Oh, I'm whispering Wolfie's asleep. Oh, hello, gorgeous. I love it. Oh, wow. No. Oh my gosh, I wanted one of these. So I think this is their Trilby hat. Yes, Trilby hat. and it comes in multiple colors. I love this chocolate brown. I spoke about this in the last vlog when I got a hat at Hicks & Brown, but when it's a high quality hat, and this is, you know, I want to say 120 pounds or something, you can tell the difference. You can really feel how sturdy, look how it's lined. Like, this is a really great hat. Of course, they always send their perfect hanger and garment bag. Oh, you stunner. So this is the mulberry tartan, and I've had my eye on this for over a year because last Christmas I remember looking at it. Oh my gosh. This is so different than the other Holland Cooper pieces I have because they are all thick wool. I think everything I have from Holland Cooper is their houndstooth, which is their thickest wool. This is much more of like a silky blazer. This is their Knightsbridge blazer. You know how I have this all memorized? I don't need to look any of this up. Shape of the Knightsbridge blazer is so flattering. Thank you, Holland Cooper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, had to put it on, but wanted to do so with some makeup and a chic top knot, thanks to my hair wax stick, which I've linked before. I can throw in this vlog again too, but ooh, this mulberry tartan, y'all. This is beautiful, and I'm loving the feel of my first Holland Cooper piece that is like lighter and, like I said earlier, silkier, thinner, more sleek. Everything I've had of theirs is just kind of bulky, so it's nice to experience this. Now I am going to change my pants. I'm still in my sweatpants, but I have the beautiful shirt on underneath, the crew neck. Now I just got to get the pants. I just have to. Sorry, the trousers. Did you guys know, Americans, that when you say pants in the UK, they think you mean underwear? There's so many weird mix-ups that we all have to sort. I need to get online and see if maybe they have some Black Friday deals working or something, but they were super generous by sending this, so I think I should just complete the look, don't you? Borough Market, enjoying one of the coolest things in London, Borough Market, which we just absolutely love. We came with our friends Sandeep and Anaya. Let's go find, where'd they go? And just notching things off my London wish list for our final week, which is just making me so sad, but we're trying to enjoy every second. Right, baby? Oh yeah, baby, feeling nice and tan. So I just got a tan with Secret Spa. So they come to your house, obviously, it's amazing. And it was so weird because I had to go work in the room across the street, and I had a call with my producer to get ready for Sky tomorrow. I was prepping for Chiefs Raiders for tomorrow, and then I get the alert that the tan lady was coming, and my sitter was here with our 2-year-old, and 2 people were asking for some things that I'm trying to get rid of in our house, like in a WhatsApp group in our neighborhood. Everyone was like converging at once, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to get naked and do this spray tan. The color I got is called Olive Express. So it's olive based, so it's not orangey at all. I will sleep in this tonight. I call it baking, and then when I wake up in the morning, I'll rinse it off. You'll literally see it come off in the shower, and then once the water starts running clear, you know it's off, and you're left with this really beautiful tan. So right now it's obviously super dark, still kind of like wet, but it will be so nice tomorrow for Sky. Finished packing up a couple things. I've just been going all day. Moving, alone, working. What can go wrong? This is the most complicated ponytail I've ever been a part of, and I've been a part of some complicated ponytails, but I've never had 3 people on it at once.
Have I just made it complicated?
Well, I mean, I'm fascinated. The good thing is no one will really see the back for those frizzies. Right, yeah. Okay, here's the final look, the ponytail of dreams. Look at that ponytail. I can't move too much. I'm under strict orders. I'll spin this way. Okay, gotta go get dressed. Such a blast on Thanksgiving. You guys looked like you had so much fun. Don't forget to join Jay, Bell, Phoebe, and Neil on Sunday. The action starts at 5. Steelers at Bengals to kick everything off. Then Red Zone on Sky Sports Mix. Eagles, Ravens, again, that could be a Super Bowl preview. That's at 9:15. Then Football Night in America, and for the late game, 49ers at Bills. Niners hopeful to get dropped pretty bad. Stay tuned for that. Close games, right? Of half their wins this season coming on the final snap. And Patrick Mahomes being very vocal of, we don't want these kind of games. We want blowouts. Steve, what are you seeing in that first half? Because it's not looking like this will be a blowout by any means quite yet. Quarterback on the other side. Again, such an interesting story as Aiden O'Connell was the last quarterback to win a game at Arrowhead. That was Christmas Day last year. Today he's 8 for 12, 107 yards. Dante, do you see some good flashes in O'Connell?
Chasing that 3-peat.
And no doubt it would be deflating when they lost Devontae Adams a couple weeks ago to the Jets. So then guys like Jacoby Myers and Brock Bowers say, great, our turn. And we're seeing a lot of that. So what are you liking especially from those two playmakers?
You know, I love the relationship
With what they plays.
I mean, they've lost 7 straight games, Steve. So what are the Raiders talking about in the locker room right now? Okay, let's see how they respond. Raiders get the ball in Kansas City. So Amir Abdullah has a 69-yard return, and man, I wish we were joined by one of the best return specialists in NFL history or something. Dante Hall, what do you see on that play? That was gorgeous.
And so it's a combination of patience and exploding at the right time through a hole. And sometimes you have to just hit it right up the middle where they're all running to.
Just leaving the studio now. It's almost midnight. You know what's crazy is leaving a TV studio at midnight. There are people who are just coming in for work. Like, you can't feel bad for yourself. People are working here like all night long. But a great show. The Raiders almost beat the Chiefs. Kind of crazy ending. But the Chiefs are the first team to clinch a playoff spot. They're 11-1. Just wild how they keep winning these one-score games. A lot of fun though with Phoebe Schechter. Tired, ready to go home. It's been such a dramatic couple weeks for us, and this was kind of the final point before I can exhale a bit. Tomorrow Wolfie and I are going to Peppa Pig the musical, which I had booked forever, way before I knew we were leaving London, but I think it's kind of special. It's our last day in London, and we're going to go do that. Just have a little mother-son day, which is my favorite. And then we're off to Spain on Sunday. Wild. So good to finish up work on a good note. Look how beautiful. Sky has everything all lit up and nice, so I should get home in about an hour and a half. Wow, this hair. I would have loved to have kept that ponytail in because that was so epic, but it was really hurting the back of my head. That was a very involved ponytail. I had like 2 different ponytail holders. It was like a 2-in-1. Anyways, so now I'm left kind of with this weird day after hair. And I need good hair today because we have a very big glamorous day. Wolfie and I are going to Peppa Pig the musical. How empty things are getting. Oh my gosh. Tomorrow's our moving day. Tomorrow we fly to Barcelona. So today is just our last fun, enjoy London day. But something tells me today is going to be a hard one for me. I just cannot believe we're actually leaving. And it's making me very sad. Our coffee machine we are giving to our babysitter is coming later to get it, and all of our coffee. So I just realized today when I went to make my coffee, I don't have any. And I went to bed at 2. I got home at 1 from the studio. So I'm making a very interesting tea. I'm just doing a black tea, but with it I'm doing creatine, cacao powder, collagen, raw cream from grass-fed cows that I got at Borough Market, and making this uber healthy concoction. Look how thick that is. Oh, I love this cream so much. Local raw honey. And top it off with cinnamon. So this is as healthy a morning hot beverage as you could have.
Where are we going?
We're going to Peppa Pig the musical! Okay, time to get dressed. Quick turnaround today. Okay, it's intermission. It's been very fun. Wolfie, do you like it?
A baby.
Where? currently at this stage of moving. I've had it. I've cried like twice today. It really has been a tough, I guess, 48 hours, but really it's been a tough like 3+ weeks. I'm just kind of losing my mind a bit. Being alone with a 2-year-old is hard enough. Moving out of an apartment alone with a 2-year-old is hard. Add in work and kind of like high pressure work, live TV work, a lot of judgment work. Tough. Also just navigating people at work, egos, emotions, all of that. Tough. Trying to make sure everyone around me is happy. Most importantly, my son. Tough. And he is punishing me for something. Like, he is such a sweet boy. If you've watched this vlog long enough, you've probably just noticed how he's just the sweetest little boy. Not this week. Not this week. I thought, how nice. I'll take him and Peppa. You know, got in so late last night, up early this morning. We go to this Peppa Pig musical. And he was just a terror getting out of the house. And just being so difficult. And then a terror to put down for bed. And just, yeah, he's punishing me. I think he is dealing with this move probably himself. He can probably see this house is like disappearing. His toys are disappearing. Stuff's coming off the walls. Our clothes, we're wearing like the same 3 outfits. Like, he can tell. He can tell his world's changing a bit. And then he misses his dad. So, and then, you know, Sam helped me do the last major move out to our storage unit. But there's still so much stuff here. It's an emotional thing to move in general because you're parting ways with so many things. You're throwing away things that you probably otherwise wouldn't. It's just kind of a weird transition feeling. And then leaving a city that you love and that has been home. And I'm just getting emotional about that. And like walking around today was just so beautiful. And I just hate to leave London. It's just such a special time here in London. And you're just like, oh, what am I doing? I'm so excited to get to Barcelona and I'm so excited for this next chapter, but I'm just like, I'm just feeling overwhelmed with the final days here in London. They're not how I would have liked. Kind of alone, kind of fending for myself, busy as hell. I'm just gonna like listen to Christmas music or something. I just ended up pouring a glass of wine. I'm like, I need to chill a bit because I'm like very much in my own head, just like kind of driving myself crazy. And yeah, I cried at the Peppa Pig thing. Like, and there's nothing worse, and I think any parent will agree to this, especially when you're alone with your kid. And man, my heart goes out to single parents. Like, wow, you can't afford to have a bad moment. You can't afford to have a bad day. And the like way I don't want to snap at Wolfie when I'm the only parent here for like a week. It's just such a guilty feeling because you know he needs some discipline and you know you're the one to do it, but there's not another parent to play good cop. So you're like, I'm all there is. So I've had to like walk into another room, like collect myself. But he's driving me crazy. He's just being such a jerk. I don't know what's happening. He's 2.5. Like, I guess this is the first taste of terrible twos, but like of all the weeks, man, everywhere I look around is just like a pile that needs my attention. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, I need to sort through that. Some's donate, some's trash, some sells, like everywhere I look. So, and we're leaving tomorrow and I'm not seeing much progress. I want to get on that flight to Barcelona and have this all behind us, which again, it's not the way I want to leave London. I hate moving. We move so much. We never really have a home. Christmas music, wine, pack. I'll be good. Feeling a bit better. Finished up my packing for the most part. Not so much like the cleaning out of everything. Got dressed. I'm still wearing like athletic workout leggings, but just doing an all black little look, but putting on a blazer, doing a bit of makeup, and I thought I'd treat myself by debuting my new bag. Has put me in a much better mood. And I sprayed Sam's cologne, so it makes me think of him. So I don't feel as alone. So it's amazing just the power of buckling down, doing it, and fixing yourself up can make you feel like a new person. So enough wallowing. We're going to meet some friends for dinner, and we're going to my favorite Indian place in London. There's very fancy Indian places like in Mayfair that are fabulous. This is one that we like know the owner. There's always a table ready for us. The food's amazing. The views are amazing right on the Thames. It's called Mala in Canary Wharf. So for our last night in London, I want to go somewhere really familiar with good people, good friends. So we are off, Wolfie and I, and meeting Casey, her friend Tara, and baby Jet, who we just saw the other night too. But yeah, having a little outfit refresh certainly does the soul some good. Okay, made it to Mala, just waiting for our friends now. Probably won't take any video inside, unless I probably should do a food shot, shouldn't I? Oh, but their Indian food is so good. And then right over that way is central London. If you keep walking this way a little bit, you see Tower Bridge, which is gorgeous. And this is Canary Wharf, where we lived last year, right up there. 2 years ago, I guess. Okay, today's the day. Thank you. I promise. We'll get some on the plane. Okay, on to the next location, on to the next adventure. Nomads. Here we go. On our flight, Wolfie's gonna take a lovely nap. And this day from hell will be behind us. A lot of stress. A lot of stuff. Steady to walk on the beach.
No sea animals.
No sea animals? Oh, and how do you say thank you in Spanish?
Gracias.
Me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown, but we both know how to swim. No worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever